Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another review. There's another paid request, this time from Lucas. Thank you so much for that. And for those interested in requesting pretty much any type of videos or topics, randomness, out of the blueness, commentaries, re-reviews, whatever, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. And this is for, funny enough, as I did that reaction to Lightyear, a Buzz Lightyear movie, Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. This is a direct-to-video film that came out in 2000 that kind of led into the TV show of Buzz Lightyear. I don't know how long that lasted. It's a little over an hour long. I think they took this and cut it up into episodes. Forgive me if I'm wrong on that. And also there's kind of different versions. Like the version I saw, Tim Allen does the voice. But then on the show, because they got, I believe, Patrick Warburton to replace him, so that it would be his voice. So I guess if you ever do see it, you have to be careful on which version you watch. Are you watching the one where Patrick Warburton or Tim Allen voices the character? But it was nice to hear Tim Allen voice. And this is, the opening I thought was kind of cute, where it's the actual Toy Story characters. They go, "It's arrived," and they bring in a VHS tape. Like, wow. Back in the day of VHS tapes, they bring in a VHS tape. And they did a lot of the cast of the movie back. Like Tim Allen, Wallace Shawn, Arlie Ermey. They don't get Tom Hanks, they get his brother Jim Hanks. So I'm listening to Woody, I'm like, it's kind of sound like Tom Hanks, but it's not. Oh, it's his brother Jim Hanks. But they get the VHS tape, and Rex is like, "Oh, we can't get the tape in." "Oh, we finally got the tape in." And then they're watching the movie, which is this. Which then, if that's the concept of this new Lightyear movie, that this is the movie that inspired the toy, and this is the movie in Andy's world that inspired the toy, I'm like, well, isn't it this movie? But whatever. Just find some reason to not have Tim Allen voice the character again. Because the directors of that said, "Nope, Chris Evans was my first and only choice. Never even thought of Tim Allen." I'm like, well, that's strange. So it feels more like a reboot, but then you want to make Buzz Lightyear for real. Just a weird idea. In my opinion, it's a cash grab. A good-looking cash grab, but again, that's just my opinion. But anyway, back to this. It's a serviceable movie. I mean, like I said, it's only over an hour long. The animation, it does seem like just a long episode of a TV show. It does. I mean, it's the designs of the characters. The backgrounds are a little bit better in terms of style. But the characters, like the way they're drawn, I mean, you could tell that it wasn't the biggest budget. But, you know, it's direct-to-video. But even stuff, I mean, I say direct-to-video, but there's been some direct-to-video stuff that looks a little bit better. This does look, yeah, more like just a longer TV show. Because it's supposed to go into the TV show, so it makes sense. It's a serviceable plot, entertainment, fun for the kids, where every couple minutes is going to be a battle or shooting or explosions. Tim Allen, always nice. I like Tim Allen as an actor. I liked him ever since I saw him in Home Improvement back in the day, watching it when it came out on ABC. Just back in the day, we only had, well, my family only had like 3-4 channels. ABC, CBS, PBS, and another form of CBS. So I would watch a lot of ABC and a little bit of CBS. Rarely PBS. And then on ABC, watch Home Improvement pretty much every week. So, always enjoyed that show. Definitely one of my more favorite sitcoms, especially of that era. And I liked them in Galaxy Quest and even Wild Hogs I have fun with. Wild Hogs. Yeah, I like him as an actor. And him voicing the character, he's not sleepwalking through it. This takes place in the real world of Star Command, and him and his buddy are on a mission. The buddy, I recognize the voice, is Diedrich Bader. He was on the TV show The Drew Terry Show. He's been in a lot of other stuff. He was in Office Space. He was, I forget the character's name. The lead guy, he'd have a buddy that would come into his apartment from time to time with a big mustache. Like, hey, how's it going? You know, that kind of voice. That's Diedrich Bader. And this has a pretty good voice cast. Stephen Furst, may rest in peace. He was in National Lampoon's Animal House, and he was in Chuck Norris's Sound Rage as the deputy who gets his back broken in the third act. Sadly, he's passed away, but he plays this big red alien creature named Boomer, who's a janitor, but he always wishes he could be part of Star Command. Wayne Knight, I think from Jurassic Park. You didn't see the magic word. No. He voices the villain. Adam Carolla, The Man Show, he has his own podcast and stuff. He voices the Commander, Commander Nebula. I mean, and this isn't a voice, but at the end credits, after a little bit, the song starts playing. And a guy talks, but sing talks. I'm like, what? That voice sounds familiar. That's not who I think it is. It's fucking William Shatner. He doesn't voice a character, but he... Back in the day, you know, when William Shatner did those songs, but it's a song where he's kind of just talking, Rocket Man. He does this, but it's just To Infinity and Beyond by William Shatner. To Infinity and Beyond. I mean, how the fuck, like, William Shatner? I'm like, holy shit. Which is crazy, you didn't get him to voice a character, but you had him sing a song at the end. So, that was definitely a surprise that I did not see coming. I mean, the plot, it's fast-paced. You know, it's fast-paced. Like you said, every 5 minutes, there's going to be some bit of action. And like I said, it's only an hour and 5 minutes long. Hour and 6 minutes long. Him and his buddy are looking for these little green men. They're on this moon. They fight these creatures, stun them with their lasers. There's this big crater monster. Underneath it is the place where the bad guy Zurg is at. They get in there, they destroy some robots, they rescue the three, there's a self-destruct. His buddy seemingly dies in this explosion. Then Buzz is like, I'm not going to have any more partners. Cut to, there's these new recruits, there's this female alien who can phase through stuff. Then you have this red alien voiced by Stephen Furst, who's a janitor. The little green men build this robot, then it gets wrecked, then it gets rebuilt, and it's XR. That's voiced by Larry Miller. Larry Miller, he's been in a couple stuff. He was, I guess you would call, kind of the human villain in the Eddie Murphy Nutty Professor films, where, you know, he's kind of the dickhead, trying to fight Eddie Murphy's character, argue with him. He's the one who got raped by the giant fucking hamster in Nutty Professor 2. One of the many reasons why I think that movie fucking sucks. When I look at Eddie Murphy, is that for giant fucking hamster fucking a guy in the ass? That's just my subjective thought process. But with the bad guys, they have this new henchman called Agent Z. And if you've seen a lot of stuff, you know who Agent Z is. Because if you hear the voice and you go, wait, the voice is kind of recognizable. And you're thinking, well, this is a show that doesn't seem like it would kill someone. Big surprise, you find out Agent Z is the dead buddy He wasn't dead all along. In fact, he was working with the bad guy for the whole time. Because again, it's a Disney show, and it's Buzz Lightyear. They're not going to kill someone on it. But I mean, for little kids, they would probably enjoy and have fun with it. As an adult, it was more... It was fast-paced. It wasn't boring. I liked the voice cast. I recognized a lot of the actors. I'm a fan of Tim Allen, and it was serviceable. It was a serviceable... I mean, the main gist of the plot is the bad guy steals this thing called a Unimind, which is all the little green creatures. Their claw. They have one mind linked up because of this. But then the bad guy takes it, changes up, in order to use it for mind control. So most of Star Command is under mind control, except our ragtag group of people. You know, the janitor, the lady who can phase through stuff, Buzz, and the robot who's got a smart-ass attitude to him. And they go in, they save the day. Buzz realizes he needs partners, he can't do it himself. They help him out, they work as a team, they defeat Agent Z. Zurg gets away for another day, but they get the device, they change it back, no more mind control. There you go. I mean, the jokes, they weren't too creative, Sally. The most creative I saw was at the end where the little green men are looking at the robot. They go, wow, you're amazing. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you got so many character flaws. Okay, stop. Like, they're amazed that this robot is a screw-up. And he takes offense to that. I wouldn't say there's really much that made me laugh. There's not much that made me chuckle. But, I mean, I just see kids enjoying this for what it needed to be. But at the same time, with the TV show, you don't have Tim Allen, and then you have Patrick Warburton. I'm like, well, that's kind of the appeal for me, is that Tim Allen's voicing the character. So that already is kind of a bit of a detriment. I have nothing against Patrick Warburton. He's a good, funny, comedic actor, but... And that happens a lot when shows, you take something, you make it into a cartoon. A lot of times, the voice actor doesn't come back for it. Although, Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter did the first season of the Bill and Ted cartoon. So, which is the only thing worth it. Yeah, maybe not the only thing. That's not fair. But it's kind of hard to review this because I keep thinking of the word serviceable. Like, it did its job. Action, explosions. You know, when this is around the same time, I'm watching episodes of Batman the Animated Series. And then I watch this, I'm like, ew. But I mean, it was never going to be Batman the Animated Series, so I just... You know, what are you looking for Buzz Lightyear Star Command? I do wish the animation, that the designs were a little bit bigger of a budget. I wish there was a little bit maybe more creative humor. Doesn't have to be juvenile humor. In fact, don't want juvenile humor, but a little bit more creative humor. But it was fine for what it was. It was fine for what it was. If you have kids and they like Buzz Lightyear, you can pop this in, an hour goes by. It goes fast enough that, like I say, either you like the voice cast or, you know, it's not boring. Boom, it's done. You may not remember it a week or two after. I don't see this being anyone's favorite movie. It's not up there with the Toy Story films, you know, at least in terms of your writing or animation. But it was fine for what it was. So with that said, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.